David Gomm in the Glass Studio, and on today's video we're going to do something different. The Dichroic Glassman recommends that you use Canfield Soldermate Flux, and I got some, and we're going to try it and see if it works good. The reason I trust him is because I've watched several of his videos, and he has some very good solder lines. He only does copper foil method, which makes him a contemporary as far as I'm concerned. But I want to do that, so I'll put a link down below so that you'll be able to find his website if you want to find more about him. And so we're going to test this and see if it works good. All right, this is the Soldermate Flux. If I had known that it was going to be in this little bitty container, I would have gotten one size up. But anyhow, it looked to me like maybe you unscrewed it, but I tried that and it didn't work. So I've got to try to pry the top off. And there's what it is. Now, when I first took stained glass classes, one of the things that they told me is whatever you do, don't ever use flux that's paste flux. Well, the type of flux they were talking about was an acid-based, like a rosin quart type, or a rosin-based flux, and it would get under your copper foil, and then it would ooze out from time immemorial, and so you'd never have a clean window. Well, now this is made especially for the stained glass industry, and so apparently it doesn't have a problem. And what the Dichroic Glassman says is that this stuff never bubbles and pops. So we're going to be working on this window here, and that's what we're going to do. Goes on. I guess I could talk and then take the talking out later. So I think I know what the difference between this this flux and the liquid flux is, and what is the difference is that this flux doesn't cool down as fast as the liquid. And what I mean by that is that the solder itself stays liquid longer, and so it gives you a chance to smooth things out a little more. Whereas the other flux cools down faster. Now, it's going to boil down to personal preferences. Now, see how nice and smooth that is right there? That's as good as you can get it. But then over here it didn't work out quite so much. it's a little rougher. So depending on the width of your bead, one or the other is going to work for you. I think I'm getting a better, smoother result with this. But I have to be really careful. So anyhow, that's my opinion about it.